Hey guys, how's it going? This is Autobot JCB here again for another How to Transform video. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to transform the 2002-2003 Transformers Armada Megatron. In addition to Megatron, I'm going to show you how to transform his partner Minicon, leader-1. As you can see here, Megatron and leader-1 turn into a couple pretty neat little tanks. For right now, I'm going to set leader-1 off to the side just for a minute, and I'm going to go over some of the play features that Megatron has while he's in his vehicle mode. So if you take Megatron, you take a good look at him, you'll see that he's got a tank barrel. There's a missile launcher right here. Now the tank actually will fire. If you push back on the tank barrel, watch the missile that's in my hand, it will actually eject, and then it gives off a sound effect. And then if you take leader-1 and you put him on this peg right here, get him on there nice and secure, and then push back on him, it will actually make that, it'll make that missile launcher pop forward. And then if you look on here, you'll actually see two triggers that will actually make these individual missiles fire. Just like that. So go ahead and take leader-1 back off of there. Alright, so and then some of the other features. Megatron actually has, if I remember correctly, he has 14 Minicon pegs, which I think is a little excessive, because I don't even think Megatron deserves that much power because of how crazy I think he is. But if you look right here, you'll see a little black switch, and if you flip that, it will make all three of these panels flip open, and he can connect 3 Minicons right on there. He's got a Minicon peg right here on the side of the tank, and a couple on the back, one right there, there. And then this one right here, this is actually, it flips up and it flips over. I think it's more like a little launching pad or something, because this Minicon, this dual Minicon port will actually slide back and forth, and you can actually put a Minicon on both sides of it. And then if you look right here, you'll see a container, what looks like a container right here. This actually will slide out, and it actually will pop open. I don't know if that's supposed to be like weapon storage or a Minicon storage or not. I'm not entirely sure. Let me go ahead and push that back in. And then on the other side, you'll notice another panel. If you actually flip it down and then flip this little ramp, this is wide enough for his, well, not really wide enough for his Minicon, but I believe it's supposed to be some type of Minicon storage. And then if you take this switch and you flip it off to the side here, you will this little spring-loaded hook or claw will actually come out, and I'm guessing that's so he can like release whatever he's holding in there. I don't know exactly for sure. But anyway, now I'm going to show you how to transform Megatron into his alt mode. Just put the missiles back in. I apologize. Okay. So the first thing you're going to want to do, and this is typically how I do it, is I will actually raise the tank barrel up out of the way, so that way it doesn't get snagged on anything. And if you take Megatron, you flip him up like this, grab right here, and bring his leg straight, and then all the way down, just like that. Bring his other leg out, bring it all the way down, just like that. And then when you before you do this, make sure, because the tank barrel is actually connected to this little rotating crank right here. Before you turn his legs around, make sure you actually, hang on, pull up on Megatron, which will create that gap right there, and then move the tank barrel off to the side, and that will actually make a sound of him saying Decepticons attack, and it'll have a bunch of sound effects. And then go ahead and push this upper part back down, which will actually hold that pin in place. And then what you can go ahead and do is rotate the waist 180 degrees, just like that. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to go ahead and flip up the feet just like that, and they will snap into position. And then flip that panel up just like that. So flip up, it'll snap in, and then flip that panel up just like that, because that is his feet. So far, Megatron should look like this. And then next thing you're going to want to do is if you take this panel right here, go ahead and flip this open on each side. because this will actually hold Megatron's arms. Go ahead and flip those out and then flip those shut. Just like that. There's Megatron's arms. And then this little pin right here on his chest, if you actually push down on it, it will actually reveal Megatron's face. So there's Megatron in his alt mode. One feature he has in regards to the tank barrel when he's in his alt mode, if you take his arm and flip it up like this, you can actually bring the tank barrel, and it can actually be put like this, and then you can like position his arm to make it look like he's holding it. And then if you take leader-1 and you connect him onto this peg right here, and then you rotate it, it will actually make a machine gun sound for, I'm guessing it's for the tank barrel. So that's kind of a neat little feature. I like to have leader-1 on this peg when I have Megatron transformed, because this is actually the peg that he will link onto when Megatron power links with him. So we'll go ahead and take leader-1 off of there. So that's what Megatron looks like in his base mode. What I'm going to show you next is I'm going to show you how to transform him into his full blast mode. Now, his full blast mode is actually when you take the tank barrel and you move it all the way around his body, so that way it sits in front of him, and what it will actually do, in part to this crank right here, is it will actually rotate 360 degrees, just like it does in the show. So in order to do this, what you'll want to do is you'll want to go ahead and, well, first of all, go ahead and move Megatron's arms up just like that, so they're out of the way. And then go ahead and push up on his body, which will release that crank right there. And then all you have to do is you just bring this all the way around to the front, just like that. And then push back down on Megatron's upper torso. And then what you go ahead and do is you take leader-1, and what you'll do is you'll just move his legs up just like this to create a couple of tank barrels. And then go ahead and reconnect him onto that port, the port that I showed you to begin with. And then go ahead and rotate him over. Just like that. Whoops, I apologize. This should actually be out straight, so I apologize. And then go ahead and move the tank barrel just like that. And then bring his arms back down. And there is Megatron in his full blast mode. And then, like I said, if you take that little crank and you rotate it, it will make his entire tank barrel move in 360 degrees. So that way he can get a wider area of destruction for his attack. But anyway, guys, there is the 2002-2003 Transformers Armada Megatron with his partner Minicon leader-1. Oh, I do apologize. I actually didn't show you guys how to transform leader-1. So we'll go ahead and take him off of there. Move Megatron off to the side, and I'll show you how to do that. So ordinarily, leader-1 would start off like this. As you can see, he turns into a little miniature, a little mobile tank, which is kind of neat. This one's actually really simple to do. All you have to do is you just flip these tank barrels out, so that way they're completely straight off the back of him, just like that. Go ahead and flip the tank barrels all the way around, so that way they rest on the backs of his legs. And then you just stand him up just like that and move his arms down forward. And there's leader-1. Pretty easy to do. Alright guys, well that's the 2002-2003 Transformers Armada Megatron. If you guys have any other ideas for other Transformers you would like me to try and do, feel free to let me know. Even hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see what I can do to help you out. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye.